Hi folks, welcome back for more Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. We're hot on the heels of trying to find Zapon, but before we do that, we've got a hint coin to go suss out. No, I believe it's back at the drawbridge. Okay, let's... Yep, there it is. There it is. And that's all we needed from here. Silly us, isn't it? But now we can continue our slow progression. Well, kind of slow progression. We will still, be meandering around a little bit. But, hey, thank you, K9. Let's see, one of you two has a puzzle. Which one is it? Who are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle? Number 77. Which job? This puzzle is worth 20 picarats. Two corporations have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the two companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Company A will pay you $100,000 a year and give you a $20,000 raise yearly. Company B will pay you $50,000 every 6 months and give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. Well, you'd think that A sounds like the sweeter deal, but... Okay, the base salary starts out exactly the same. They both give you $100,000 a year. Okay, at the end of the first year, you will have made $100,000 with this group, and then is it 105? Yes, 105,000 with them. I'm pretty sure. Well, either way, this turns out to be a better deal, because you already start out with the same base pay, but yeah, you'd think A is better? It's not. It's not. This actually goes up quite a bit faster. Believe me. This will explain the math much better than I can.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yeah. So you see how that works out? You just slowly gain more and more money with them. Will always be that much higher. Oh, you did it! Okay, I guess I should give you some info as a reward. You know Lady Dahlia, right? She's planning to keep the fortune to herself once it's found. And you've been helping her all along. Don't you feel so dumb? And a houseplant. Layton. Layton can have that. And now I think you might have a puzzle too. Let's check. Oh, this time I've really had it. I thought up this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. What you want to bet he's going to tell it to us, we solve it, and he's going to get angry that we solved it. Number 76, a tile square. This puzzle is worth 30 picarats. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you'd need? Well, you gotta make a square out of these, huh? But they're kind of odd-shaped. So let's see. We've got 3 dimensions. So why don't we think, why don't we just avoid trying to match up just the 10 and 12 and try to match up the half inch here? Well, If we can match up half inches just right, we'll be able to make one side 10 by 10. So, instead of trying to make, because you'd have to go 10 one way and then 12 the other, that would be 120. That's way too many. Or you could go straight up and have a 10 by 10 square on one side. Or you could go up even further and have a 12 inch by 12 inch square. But no, let's go ahead and make a 10 inch by 10 inch square, and we're going to need 20 tiles to do it. If I didn't explain that well enough for you, I'm sure the explanation the game gives will suffice.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
So there's your 10 by 10 block. 10 by 10 by 12, but 10 by 10. Oh, come on! I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything. But no, you had to go and ruin it by answering before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk? And as I thought, as soon as we answer his little problem, guess what happens? He gets pissed at us. Beautiful. Well, guess who else probably has a new puzzle for us? This guy right here. Good day, fellows. Did you ever track down Ramon? Indeed we did. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Good to hear. Well, since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Oh my, where did I put that measuring cup? Is something the matter? I have 16 quarts of water that I want to divide into equal portions of 8 quarts apiece. The problem is my measuring cup seems to have grown feet. Again. Can you think of a way I could use these 7 and 9 quart pitchers to divide things up? And this will be a slightly longer version of the puzzles we've already established. You put big into medium, medium into small, and then keep moving the things back and forth until you have, just the right number. So let's do this as quickly as possible. And put it at 9. 7, yes, 7. So now we got 2 there. I want to put that there. I'm going to go ahead and empty that one out. Put it over there. And we do that again. We do this again. And we keep doing this. 7. Then we go ahead and empty the 9 back out. We go ahead and fill this up again. That again. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. And then we do this. Fill it up. Pour 1 quart. Now we have 8 there. And we simply empty it back out. And suddenly we have 8 and 8.
There we go.
What do you know, folks?
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Easy enough. Yep. It's all just a matter of shifting it over and over and over again, just like the previous 2 times. Ah, genius! Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. I wish I had someone like you in the kitchen. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumor that the kidnapper lives in that tower. You don't say. I've never heard anyone say anything good about the tower. Make sure you keep clear of it, okay? And we now have a flower bouquet. Layton can have that too. Layton likes plants. Hope. And now water pitchers in the puzzle index. But guess what? He has a second puzzle for us, folks. Aren't you excited? Am I glad to see you, Professor? I seem to have gotten myself into another jam. I know you're busy and all, but I just can't find the answer to this puzzle. Could you give me a hand with it? Number 79. Apples to oranges. This puzzle's worth 40 picarats. Some careless delivery man delivered 2 shipments of fruit to the wrong warehouses. As you can see in the picture below, the oranges are currently in the apple warehouse, and vice versa. Can you correct the mistake and put all the fruit in its proper place? Now, if you've never seen a puzzle like this, it's actually fairly simple. But anyway, if you have never seen a puzzle like this, basically we just have to slide things back and forth until we get all 6 of these over here and all 6 of these over here. Then we want to go up there. No, I said there. Thank you for costing me an extra move, though, game. There. And then, yeah, the top one. I want to move that over. Then we want to move this. Yep, there we go. Yep. And then we can take this and empty that out. Hey, there we go. Perfect. You're in very good shape here. I do believe... yeah, I want to move that back. If I'm not mistaken, I want to put that here. So I can go ahead and refill... if I'm not mistaken, I want to do it this way. Yeah, that's the way I wanted to do it. And you can go there. And you can go here. And then I want to go ahead and fill up these again. Okay. Go ahead and do this. Okay, now do I want to move them up? Or do I want to slide them all the way back over there? I think I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I want to do this. And the rest of this. There we go. There we go. Picky, picky, picky. Took me a couple extra moves than it should have because the game wouldn't recognize my movements the way it needed to. But you know, hey, I'll take it. Great job. Fresh fruit for all. Perfect. Okay. So that's how it's done. Thanks again, Professor. Most people wouldn't have a problem just stacking the boxes outside, you know, but hey, whatever. Wouldn't be a puzzle if there weren't some challenge to it. And now, he has 2 puzzles for us. We'll do one now, and I believe we'll want to save the second one for the next video. Hey, you two. You guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game? Number 80. Too many queens, 1. This puzzle is worth 20 picarats. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch, though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Good luck. And this is very, very simple. There have been, versions of this everywhere. But basically, you just pick the second. If you go in a little clockwise movement, you pick the second one in each row, or in each line you would follow. So see, now they all have their own vertical, horizontal, and diagonal movements, and never they shall meet. Well, they can, but you know, they won't.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Do-do-do. Very nice. You two are no amateurs, I see. Don't worry, next time I'll have an even harder puzzle for you. And yeah, Layton can have a stuffed chair. Luke already has a chair. But that's all for now. Next time, more chess puzzles. See you later, folks.